Mobile phone games are simply games that are programmed to be played specifically on mobile phone environments. Given the large number of different mobile phones available, there are also different types of environments and platforms to work in, with Java-based environments currently being the dominant ones. Mobile phone games give some unique advantages that are not usually available to other types of games. The market for mobile phone games is growing quickly, which means that there is a potential for more money to be made in the future. Games can be simple and don't require flashy graphics. Mobile phone games are very widely played by people, and also, depending on the platform, the financial cost of developing mobile games can be minimal. There are also major disadvantages to making mobile games, which makes following this method to making money very hard compared to other methods. The mobile game market is oversaturated with games, making it even harder to get your game noticed. The scope of the game is very limited due to limitations of mobile devices, and it is hard to describe games in detail to customers so that they make the purchasing decision. Since mobile games don't allow for flashy graphics, you will need to focus instead on good gameplay. The good thing about this is that less money needs to be spent on creating graphics as well. As mentioned before, it's hard to describe your games in detail to customers, so you will need to make games that have at least somewhat familiar gameplay mechanics, similar to games such as Tetris or Pac-Man. There are many platforms in which to make mobile games on, so I will focus on the most common and free platform available. Regardless of the platform and environment you choose, I recommend you choose the Java language in which to program games, as there are the most resources available for this language than any other for mobile games. For developing the games themselves, I recommend you try NetBeans along with the Mobility Pack. The NetBeans development environment is free, along with the Mobility Pack, which also includes visual tools to make your job easier. Remember to use the included bonus ebook on how to make your own website in conjunction with this video. Be as descriptive as possible with what you say about your games. Remember that people usually don't want to get heavily involved with the mobile game, so make sure that the game is easy to pick up and play. Also, releasing demos of mobile phone games is usually not necessary given their limited scope. There is always the option to port your games to run on many types of mobile phones, though the costs to do so are usually very high. As a result, you should only consider porting games once you are making considerable profits. For smaller developers, I recommend you try Smackle.com. For massive porting jobs, you should check out theportinglab.com. There are some additional things to remember while making and selling mobile phone games. When creating your games, make sure that the design is simple from the beginning. Otherwise, you could find out later down the track that the game is too complex for the mobile phone or the game player to handle. When releasing mobile phone games to build up a reputation, start with simpler games and then work your way up before trying to create commercial games. Search around and find the best tools for you to compress space-hogging files, such as images and sounds, down even further, so that they can more easily fit on a mobile phone. Thanks for viewing this part of the video course. I wish you good luck on succeeding in mobile game design. Visit GameInnovator.com for more info and articles on game design.